PTS is up once again. Today we have the Bomber Royale Season 3 update, which I know a lot of you don't actually care for, but I do like Bomber because apparently I'm a weird individual and that's like a hot take in the Trove community or something. But Bomber Royale has been refreshed with new maps, new bombs, new rewards, a new queue system, and new options that have private matches, which is pretty interesting. Wonder if you can actually get coins in private matches. Probably not, knowing the devs, but no idea. 4 new maps have been added: the Broken Towers, the Pit, Dubstep Blast, and Serenity. These maps are smaller than the existing maps in order to encourage faster and more engaging matches. 3 new power-ups have been added, which are as follows: the Critter Bomb, a cage that bounces once, then releases critters to attack opponents. This replaces the Rubber Bomb and is limited to a single use, so that's pretty cool. We have the Trap Bomb, a trap with a delayed arming phase before exploding when any other player approaches. This trap behaves like a sticky bomb, and obtaining one will overwrite the other. And the last one is an energy power-up, which is basically the exact same as the health power-up of your energy. So that is pretty good. Also, it refills your energy to 100. I guess I should have mentioned that. The one thing that I do not like, I read this patch note and I immediately said no, which is players can no longer use the interact button, which is E on keyboard, or PC I guess, in order to pick up a power-up without running over them. So previously, the power-ups in Bomber worked like normal gear, where if you go up to a piece of gear and if you hold the interact key, it'll actually pull in that item. And that's basically how the power-ups in Bomber Royale acted. And it's sad to see it go, because you could actually pull in power-ups from a pretty big, well, it wasn't like huge, but it was like a pretty decent range. Like, you didn't have to be right next to something. If you barely missed it, then, you could just hold the button and actually pick it up, but you can't do that now. Players will now be placed in a queue for Bomber Royale matches, similar to the queue for Delves, rather than immediately being transported to the glass cage, which is actually pretty nice. They should have done a system similar to that from day one, honestly. Players can change world and otherwise continue to play the game while queued, basically like Delves, like they said. If players queue for both Bomber Royale and Delves, whichever queue pops up first will whisk them away and remove them from the other queue, which makes sense. After dying in a match, players can rejoin the queue and spectate the other players until the queue triggers, which again, pretty nice. So here we go into the private Bomber Royale matches. By the way, I didn't read this. This is my first time reading this as well. So let's see what it says. Players can now obtain gateways for a private Bomber Royale match. These are available for each new map and can be found on the Bomber bench. I swear to God, I thought they were about to say Delphs. I was going to like disown this update. These games do not count towards leaderboard stats or give blast coins as rewards. I guess it makes sense. Like I said, I wasn't going to be surprised if they didn't give you any rewards. So basically, all incentive seems to be completely removed from private bomber matches, but will allow for a quick match with friends or club members, which I guess it's just to have fun. I mean, it makes sense. Why wouldn't you just want to have fun with club members, right? After placing a matchmaker, players can interact with it and join the queue. Once the maximum number of players have joined in the match, it will automatically start, or the placing player can interact with the gateway to rush the queue to start a map for 2 to 20 players. After dying in a private match, players can continue to spectate or be returned to their starting world. I said that really weird, I don't know why. Bomber Royale rewards: new temporary golden Bomber Royale bomb styles. Wait, temporary. Yeah, new temporary golden Bomber Royale bomb styles have been added to the leaderboards for players in the top 100. So it's cool. It's just incentive. If you see someone with these like golden bomb skins, it's like, whoa, that's a good player, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. For players in the top 100 for kills, games won, and direct damage dealt in Bomber Royale. Let's see. Decoration banners will have been added to the leaderboards for players in the top 10 for kills, games won, and direct damage dealt in Bomber Royale. Again, none of this will apply for private matches as stated before, so you can't cheese it in any way. All previous season rewards are now available for burnt coins, a new currency for this purpose. Why are they burnt? No one knows. New rewards are crafted using blast coins, which can be obtained by playing Bomber Royale matches, by placing on leaderboards, and completing the reworked Bomber Royale tome. All previous season coins, as well as blast coins, may be converted to burnt coins at the Bomber bench. The Bomber bench has been reorganized. All previous season's rewards are now available for burnt coins. 2 new allies have been added for burnt coins. 2 new allies have been added for burnt coins. Section of the Bomber bench. I think I'm reading that wrong. Let's see. Kyrinth, I don't know. Kyrinth and the, I don't know, they're saying like weird names I can't pronounce because I'm bad at everything. But they're basically saying there's like a couple allies in the bench with them. A new weekly craftable recipe for 1 double experience potion has been added to the Bomber bench, which I guess is cool. New cycling weekly craftable recipes have been added to the Bomber bench for Dragon Coins, Bound Brilliance, Crystalline Cores, Builders, Superior Focuses, and Trovian Loops. So it is giving you incentive to actually play Bomber, but as you can see, it's like a weekly thing, I guess. So it's going to be like, you can only get so many a week, I imagine anyway. New recipes have been added for Blast Coins, including decorations, allies, mounts, bomb styles, auras, and wings. So here is the one that I was curious about. So there seems to be a new dragon. It's like Zinthrin the Fury, and the Furious Dragon Egg can be crafted at the Dragon Crucible or the Bomber bench. The Furious Dragon Egg fragments can be obtained from the Bomber bench or the Daily Bomber Royale Adventure. So that seems to be just like another dragon, which is cool. And then we have like a bunch of basically new dungeons, new styles, just that kind of stuff. There is one thing here though that does say knockback public evaluation. So previously, no matter how much stability was obtained by the player, nearly all damage hits would still knock them back a tiny amount. Let's see, these changes make it so that the damage done relative to the target's max health and stability are both able to reduce the effect of knockback from attacks, even to the point of nullifying it completely. This is a far-reaching change and may have some unintended consequences. In addition to bugs, we're very interested in hearing about circumstances where knockback feels worse than it did previously, preferably with as many details as possible: class, level, stats, zone, difficulty, what enemy was being fought, etc. Knockback has been adjusted across the board, and high stability or health values can now have a more noticeable effect. So it seems like each class has, they've changed some stuff about classes. Like for instance, we have the Boomeranger, or Boomeranger, whatever, now receives 5% plus 5% stability as a base stat, and receives twice as much stability for each level, plus 2 at early levels and gradually rising to plus 10 at level 30. Dracolite now receives plus 5% stability as a base stat and receives twice as much. So basically the same thing. It seems like what I just said is applying to some classes. It seems like it's applying to the Boomeranger, the Dracolite, the Candy Barb, Vanguardian, Knight, and Revenant. I am seeing for the Candy Barb, we have a double the amount of stability is now granted from the subclass effect, maximizing at 210. Let's see, Vanguardian now receives 10 plus 10% stability as a base stat, so Vanguard just seems to get more than the other ones. Same with Knight, which is basically the same. Let me see if it says anything else. Iron Will now increase the Knight's stability by 150 in addition to the existing 100% increase. Revenant now receives 10% stability as a base stat and now receives twice as much stability per level as before. Varies between plus 16 and plus 32. And then we have some additional updates, but I don't think any of these are really worth mentioning. I'll quickly scan through and see if I see anything. I do see new sigil wings have been added for players over 850 total mastery, which is pretty cool. One of the dragons, it's Chirothon. Like I really don't know how to pronounce these names. It's like they give them like weird names that I just can't pronounce. So something the Warhead can now be obtained by using a dragon effigy, and it's been moved to the legendary dragon section in collectibles. Let's see. The bomb skins for Bomber Royale were previously causing VFX to not display. They now display the default or custom VFX. And that seems to be it. That was actually a pretty long segment. That seems to have already been like 10 or so minutes. But anyway, we have this fixture. By the way, this is like the Easter event. I don't know if this is actually in the main game. I haven't actually logged in like a very long time. So let's go ahead and see. So if we go to the normal spot, right, which should be down here, as evident by the pin trail. I can't move. Moving is hard, and there seems to be these. Let's see if there's anything new down here. If I can actually get down, that would be fantastic. I don't think that's happening. So after about like 20 minutes of me trying to get down, let's take a look in the bomber bench. So it seems like they made the bench like an actual normal bench and not like some, you know, custom, well, not custom, but like basically the same UI as like, you know, Luxian and stuff like that. It's just like a normal crafting UI. So let's see, a volatile bounder. This is a mount, ball mount, I assume. A blast mounts long gun, especially. Oh, let me read that. Especially when it goes boom. So that's 200 coins. I don't know how many coins you actually earn per game, but limited 300. So this is interesting. So we have Bomber Royale coin, blast coin. The one I hover over it, it says limited to 300. No, okay. Limited to 300 means you can only hold 300 at once. That's actually an older change. I completely forgot about it. Don't worry about that. Bomb worm. So this is just another worm. Bombs, I guess. Smoking skulls of battle, which actually, I wish I had these so I could actually properly show you, but I don't, so can't really do anything about that. So we have Zinni, which is 250 light, 10 jump, minus 8% incoming damage. Blue Battle Beetle. Trying to see if any of these allies are like actually worthwhile. This one at incoming damage, max health, and Lasermancy. These wait, this lists twice for some reason. That's weird. Patchwork rubber bomb. The trick isn't getting to explode, it's getting it to bounce before it does. Is this, I assume this is just like a rubber bomb skin that you can buy, probably. Patchwork sticky bomb. So both of these say patchwork. I don't know if that like means anything or what. Let's see, this is this sticky bomb. So yeah, I assume these are just like sticky bomb slash sticky bomb like styles that you can select, which look cool. The Reaper's Collection, a life of mayhem takes its toll. I have no idea what this is. I don't know. Oh, this is an aura. Okay, yeah, it looks like an aura, judging by the icon, so I assume that's what it is. The Reaper's Malice. Power to inflict gloom and misery upon your enemies. So yeah, these are definitely auras. The Berserker's Cunning. Fueled by rage, bloodlust, and the color red. Hey, same. I imagine that this one looks pretty good, you know, considering that it's 150 coins and not 75, because that's typically how the devs do things. Make stuff more expensive if it's, you know, if they think it looks cool or whatever, just makes sense. We have the Berserker's Brutality, which I guess is another aura. I assume, yeah, this one is weapon aura. So these two are head auras, and then I assume these are weapon auras. Because you can tell when it's like a head aura, because like, you know, you'll see like the head and then the eyes. These just have like the little circle. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like you can tell that, you can tell when you're looking at a weapon aura versus a head aura. So I'm just gonna say this is like Zentirin. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. So Furious Dragon Egg Fragments, Coax a new. So how many? I need to actually look. I would imagine you only need. Okay, you get 10. So yeah, I would imagine you need. Dang, you need 1,000 then, unless you only need 50. Either 40 or 50, because I think the other dragons have actually also been 400 coins, right? So if you need 100, then that's gonna be interesting. So here's a dormant. Dormant Furious Dragon Egg. Centurion the Fury. Let's see what you actually get. A 1000 max health, 10% critical damage, which is nice. 5 jump and 50 magic find. Interesting. So it is 100 because you need 100 fragments. Like it's 1,000 coins. I mean, you need 1,000 coins to make the egg. I don't know how, like, I don't know if you get coins at the same speed, because this would take a while. Not too long, I don't think, if you just constantly did it, but I still think it would take you a while. It just depends on how, like, how often you actually get stuff, I guess. We have the bomb tables. What is this? Bomb table of the pit. Oh, is this like, wait a minute, what is this? Oh, it's a framework. Okay. Bomb table, the pit 1. Like, dude, these are weird. Like, are these just props, I guess? Like, I guess these ones are just props. And then these are, like, actual framework stuff. Here's the burnt coin stuff. Let's see. 250 light, 10 jump, incoming damage, a true student of war. And let's see, what is this? 10% physical and magic damage. You know, honestly, I think that they should just get rid of the physical and magic damage on allies and just say plus 10% damage. I don't really, like, I don't know. It's just my opinion. There doesn't really, like, I don't feel like they need to really separate them like that. Just put damage or something. I don't know. But yeah, then most of these I have. The ores that I don't have are from Season 2, and I didn't actually grind Season 2, mainly because I don't think anyone was really, you know, doing it. But burnt coin conversions. So I do have these coins that I can convert, which is pretty nice. So Bomber Royale Season 1. I'll do this. I don't really care if, like, I shouldn't be doing this now because it is PTS, so it won't affect me on live. This will take a while though, unfortunately, because I think if I had Patreon, it would probably go a lot quicker, but I don't. That took a while to do, actually. I hope they increase the crafting stuff, because that took forever, actually. So obtained by trading Season 1, Season 2, or blast coins at the Bomber bench, or by tomes used to craft past season rewards. So this is just like previous stuff, I guess. So here's the private gateways. So it is cool that we can have access to, like, you know, each individual map. And it's just for coins, so if you don't mind spending coins, you can do whatever map you want. Consumables, we have the ally up, which we've already seen, like, basically we've already seen these. So this is a weekly limit of 1. This is weekly. How many? You may only craft this recipe 1 time each week. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I was hovered over this. Wait, did I see that correctly? A physical, yeah, okay, that's just that. Obtained by, how many of these? Oh, okay, you can only get 10 a week. See, it's like, I kind of, I don't really like how the devs do these things, because it's like, you know, they're finally giving you incentive to actually do this, like, you know, by adding double experience potions and bound brilliance, and it's like, it's weekly, and on top of that, it's really bad, because 10 bound brilliance, I'm pretty sure that doesn't do anything. Like, that's basically nothing. I could be wrong about that, but I just remember needing to use, like, a ton of this stuff. So if it was daily, then maybe, but it's like it being weekly, I don't really know, honestly. We're gonna queue for Bomber, and I'm going to see how this is. I like the VFX here. I'm gonna say this right now. So this being on PTS is kind of like, I'm not really getting my hopes up to test all this, to be honest, because most people, I would argue most people that come into PTS actually just do stuff like, throw pinatas, open shows of wonder. A lot of people, they don't actually test the content, which is unfortunate. So, a lot of the time the devs will actually add something and literally no one or like a select few people will actually do it, which is, in my opinion, one of the big reasons why a lot of stuff comes alive the way that it does. Because the devs, they just don't have enough feedback, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this looks like a pretty interesting map. So these maps do seem smaller. I assume part of the reason why, they already said the reason why, but I assume part of it is because of the Switch, because Bomber is really, really laggy on Switch, so I guess making it smaller helps. Maybe not, maybe that's just like throwing it out there. So you can't hold E to grab stuff, unfortunately. Here's the energy power-up, which I don't need. And I've said this so many times, but I really, really like Bomber Royale. I know a lot of people just don't really like it. So I'm actually really, really excited for this. The only thing that I am scared for is if people are just, not even going to like bother playing it. It could be like one of those situations where people just don't really have incentive to do it, or like you'll see people play it for like the first week or two and then after that they kind of like, it falls off hard, basically stuff like that. That's what happened to Bomber Royale. I can't speak. That's what happened to Bomber Royale in the past, where everyone just lost incentive to play it really, really quick. Now, from what I've seen, people have actually said that this is actually pretty interesting. Like, the gameplay has, I don't know, like it just feels fresh or something like that. I don't know what that is. There's new abilities, guys, but I'm not really paying attention. I'm kind of just like talking and throwing bombs, so I'm not really aiming at anyone specifically. I'm kind of just like left clicking when I see someone in my general vicinity, I guess. So don't really expect me to like be on a killing spree. I do want to eventually stream this and that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I said, this is something that I've wanted for a while. Like just something, I don't know what this is. Is this like the sticky bomb type thing? No idea. But I seem to be able to throw a lot of them, and that seems to be a bug. See, I want them to add more cool stuff like this. But the thing is, like I've been saying, I sound like a broken record, but like the thing is like, is anyone going to be playing this mode, like a week later? That's the thing. It's like, because I personally think this is really fun, but it's like, no one, I'm holding E instinctively. Dude, I'm going by power-ups and I'm holding E. And I'm like, why am I not getting the power-up? And then I remember that you can't do that. That's going to take some getting used to, honestly. Because I'm just not used to not being able to do that. This map is interesting. I actually kind of like this. One thing that I am noticing on this, or maybe it's happened, maybe I just didn't realize it, but whoa, that's weird. The map is not actually caving in. So I don't know if like I'm just not noticing it, or if they just like removed it. I kind of didn't really like that. Oh, I think this is the last person. I didn't really like that. Oh geez. Because I don't know, it just seemed like really like it wasn't good. Oh geez. Well, I didn't even see that. GG. The underside looks pretty. But yeah. Wait, there's an wait. Hold on. There's an axolotl head? Dude, hold on. You're telling me that they added new animal heads? Hold on. Forget what I was just saying. Forget anything that I may have said, may or may not have said. Where are my styles? Styles. Where are they? Where did I just put them? Okay, you. Use all these. How many of these can I use? I'm just gonna spam. Spam, okay. Good. Bird. Dude, bird. Gazelle. Dude, axolotl! Let's go. That looks, I actually like that. It looks cute. Ooh, Mr. Bubbles. I wanted a fish that wasn't that like stupid like SpongeBob announcer looking fish. You know what I'm talking about. Fist mystery, that's amazing. Pickaxe. Any more? Ooh. Koala? Or grazer? What is this? No, we already, I don't know what that is. Gum grazer? I don't know. Shadow fall. Trying to see if there's resistor bear. Wait. Why? That looks so weird. Like, is this an animal head? I assume it is. Fast feline. Quirky quacker. So wacky and quirky. Dude, there's so many animal. Are you serious? Dude, stunning. There's so many animal heads. I know I'm like hyping this up more than I need to, but I want to see these animal heads. I think they're under Statue exclusive, right? There's 42 animal heads now? Where was that horse? Well, they're not necessarily animal heads, but I think most of these are animal heads. Horse. Dude. Hold the phone, dude. You telling me that I can go into battle as this majestic stallion? Can I go back into that? Okay, yeah, I can. Let's see. We have... I want to see the fish. Did I pass the fish already? See, like, normally we have this. Like, SpongeBob announcer looking guy. Did I pass it? I assume those were the animal heads, were they not? Or are they just down more? Like, dear me, these are old, I'm pretty sure. Hold on a minute. Oh, dude, I'm looking at show favorites. I'm like, wait, where are these animal heads? I'm completely, dude, I'm hopeless. I'm a lost cause. What can I say? So first of all, let me go ahead and just favorite all of these. So I'm just gonna like go over the ones that I see and just favorite them just so I can easily get to them. There seems to be quite a few. This one I like. I like this one, dude. Look at him. It's so beautiful, majestic. Here's the okay, why is there like a resistor bear? What is this? Who thought this was okay? It looks weird. Fish. Fish. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. I'm not even kidding. This is like one of the best hats that I've ever seen. Can the devs please just add more stuff like this? Like just more animal heads? We need animal heads. They're the best hats. The only one that I think is like arguably probably better is the Kipper Dipper head. And it's not part of the animal heads. It's an extra life. It's Mudkip. Literally, it's Mudkip. But yeah, this video has gone on long enough, guys. So if I do stream this, then I will stream it over on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/NintendoGamer. I don't only stream Trove stuff. I try to stream other stuff from time to time. So kind of like, I don't know, variety streamer. Haha, right? But anyway, that's where I'll be. But for this video, this is going to be it. See you guys later, and I will catch you later.